Well, good morning, my lovely friends. It may not be morning when you're watching this. It is currently, I think it's like 10 to 8 in the morning. I am getting ready. My hair is done, but it is currently messy. I'm getting ready to go shopping with some of my girlfriends in Minot, which is like 2 hours away for those of you who don't live in North Dakota and live in the middle of nowhere like I do. So I figured I would get ready with you guys and just show you kind of like my updated routine for like everyday makeup. I've already gone in with my Mary Kay lip balm. This is like a lip treatment. What does it say on here? Satin Lips lip balm. So I've gone in with that just to moisturize my lips a little bit. I am now going in with the Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick from Hard Candy. My skin has not been behaving clearly, so I'm trying to bring it kind of back to what it was. It's been dry and oily at the same time. That would be combo. It's been combo lately and it's just been not having it, so pretty much anything that I can do to make it better would be awesome. I'm then gonna go in with my Revlon Color Stay Combination to Oily Skin foundation. This is in the shade 180 Sand Beige. Clearly I have not had enough coffee this morning because. So I take a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and then what I do is I kind of pat it out like that, and then I kind of just dot the rest of it on my face, and then I take kind of a dense brush and then I buff it in. I'm so excited to go shopping with these two girls. Oh my god. They have the cutest flippin' babies, oh my god, that I have ever met in my life. One has a boy, one has a girl, and they are so cute, and they know it. And this little flipper up here does not want to be covered, so it just may not be covered for the day because. Is anybody else getting those moods where you're just like, fine, don't be covered, show your true self to the world, no matter how many times I try to cover you with concealer or foundation or whatever, just fine. I don't care. Be yourself. So next I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use, that's not the one I want to use. Well, my friends, oh, here it is. I'm going to go in with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This is in the shade CW01. And this foundation generally covers everything that I want it to cover. I don't really care if there's a little, like if this little guy doesn't get covered, who cares? These are, and I don't mean to say they're just work friends. They're my work friends. We work at the hospital together. They don't care. We've seen it all. So they don't care whether this little guy shows through or not because one's a nurse and one's a CNA like me, so you can imagine all the stuff that we've seen and dealt with together, so who cares? And I'm just going to pat this out with my Real Technique sponge because Mama needs a little help today. Didn't sleep well last night. Got up at 7 this morning on my day off, so that was nice. And here we go, going to shop with some girly friends who apparently don't know what sleeping in is. I'm going to go into the light shade in this Smashbox Step-by-Step Contour Kit. You guys already know I'm obsessed with this, and I'm going to pat this all underneath to set that concealer. But whenever I go to Minot with my friends, I'm like, Starbucks, Starbucks, Starbucks the entire time. I've already messaged them saying that we're going. Because there is no Starbucks. And I'm just going to take whatever is left. I'm going to take a little more. And just pat it in the areas that I tend to get a little oily throughout the day. But my friend actually got me a little note or a little card thing that says, how do I take my coffee? Seriously, I take my coffee very seriously because I'm addicted to coffee, and that's just how it is. So now I'm going to go in with my butter bronzer in the shade Bronzer. I heard that they were coming out with more shades of this though, so I'm very excited about that. And I'm just going to take this huge brush. This is from Still Spa Essentials. It's technically a blush brush, but I don't know. This is just too big for me to use for blush. So I'm going to take this just around the perimeter of my face. Oh, this smells so good. And just warm up the face again. Whenever I don't do this, like if I forget to use bronzer in the morning, or if I just forget in general, I always think I look so weird. And I'm like, no! My whole day is ruined. Not really, but I like to be dramatic sometimes. So then next I'm going to take, and this is a weird brush to be using for this, but it's the first one I grabbed. And I'm going to go into this, if I can open it. This one is such a pain in the butt to open. And that's the thing with products. Like if it's a pain in the butt to open, like I generally just don't want to reach for them because it is a pain. And it's such a beautiful product. This is the Picture Perfect highlighter in the shade Bronze. And if it's a pain in the butt to open, I just don't even want to bother with it, you know? So I'm going to take this and just kind of glow up the face a little bit. And it leaves just a natural sheen. And I like the bronze shade because I feel like it goes with so much. And it's not like boom, right in your face, dramatic, but it leaves a little bit of sheen there. You know what I mean? So I don't know what is going on with this hair. So we'll just ignore that one. Okay, so now moving on to eyes. I don't know what I want to use. I want to go with something warm today. I think I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever palette. I got this at Ulta a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to try this out. I'm going to take this kind of big fluffy brush. I've swatched a couple of these shades. I'm going to go in with this one right here as kind of like my transition shade. Ooh. And I'm going to go right in the high crease just to kind of fluff everything and give the illusion I have bigger eyes and more lid space. And I want this to be kind of soft and blown out, but as everybody knows, that may not be how your makeup turns out for the day, because there are some times where I'm like, I just want something natural and something like easy, and it's like this smoky eye, and it's like, what? I don't even understand what happened here. And then just do the same on the other eye. Obviously, if I'm looking down, my mirror is here. I just want to state that because sometimes when I'm editing, I'm like, why are you looking down so much? And it's because that's where my mirror is. And it kind of just creates a little bit of a transition. Like you can kind of tell that there's shadow there, but it's not like boom in your face. But these shadows are blending nicely. So then I'm going to go in with, I don't know, what do I want to do? What do I want to do, you guys? I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to fluff that in the outer V. Right here. And kind of bring it, like once the product leaves the brush, I'll bring it like through the crease. If you can hear licking, that would be my dog right there, because my husband is out of town and my dog is needy. Aren't you, Hankinson? Yes. Yes, he is. So these are blending really nicely. I have always liked Makeup Revolution just because they're good quality. And yes, I know that they're all dupes for other palettes that are out there. But for somebody in my situation where I don't exactly have the most amount of money to be spending, you know, $50, $60 on a palette every 2 weeks, it's actually a good option for me. And then I'm going to go in with this darker shade here. So as long as, you know, people know that, oh, hey, you know, this is a dupe for this palette, it's a way for me to kind of see if I even like the color setup in the situation before I go out and splurge on the more high-end product. Because let's be real, not all of us have $100, you know, $60 to $100 to be spending on palettes and foundation and concealer and all that kind of stuff. And that's okay. In my opinion, at least, it's fine. It's okay. As long as you know that it's a dupe and that you need to give credit to the brand itself, you know? And I'm going to go in and just kind of blend everything together. What do I want to use on my lip, on my... There's no color in here that I really want to take like on the inner corner, so I think I don't know what I want to do. I'm in one of those moods where I'm just like, I don't know, I need a makeup artist to come and do this for me because I just don't care. And there's nothing in that palette that I want. Does anybody else have those days where you're just like, nope, not doing it? Okay. I'm going to go into my Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Chopper. And I'm just going to put this on with my finger. And I love how I say not everybody can afford a $60 palette. This is $54. It's not $60. And then I'm going to go on top of that with the color YDK right here. Because any chance that I can get to use this color, I will. This is actually one of the only colors from Urban Decay that I have bought like by itself in the single pan because I love it that much. So now I'm going to go in with my Sephora Lash Curler, curl them beasts. I pinched myself, that hurt. That was not fun. And then I'm going to go in with my Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. And I need a mirror that's closer than that. And I just do a simple little black line. Just like that, just to emphasize that lash line a little bit. And then I'll kind of flick it out a little bit at the end just to add a little more dimension to the eye. I cannot talk when I'm doing liner, so. Wow, that's not annoying at all there, Tootsie Pop. Okay. And everybody who thinks that that's being mean to him, it is not. He is the most spoiled, loving dog that anybody has ever seen in their life. So, that is not being mean. It's being honest. Then I'm going to go in with my Lash Paradise from L'Oreal because this is one of my holy grail mascaras. I just can't stop using this. Between this one and the Essence. Oh. I should probably get a new one of these. This is my second tube of this, and I am still in love with it. Okay, and then I'm going to do the lower. Boom. And it just, like, who needs false lashes when you have mascara like this? And then last but not least, I'm going to go in, is this the one I want? Yeah. With the Sephora Plump Effect lip gloss in the shade Outrageous. And it's got the cutest little doe foot applicator. I mean, what is that? It's so cute. And it just leaves such a nice little gloss on your lips, but it actually does plump. Like, you can feel the little tingly plumping sensation. And then last but not least, I'm going to go in with my Art Naturals Makeup Setting Spray. This is long lasting with a matte finish. This is I got off of Amazon. And I could not tell you how much this is, but I know it was inexpensive, so. And 45 sprays later. And then what I usually do is just take any palette, anything that you have that's big. Sometimes I use a book when I don't have a palette readily available, and I just fan it off. Fan it dry. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this getting ready with me. And yeah, I hope you guys subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.